Hello everyone, thank you for joining again. My name is Taylor and today I'm going to teach you about data types and casting. Data types are the way the computer interprets data. So for example, numbers, words, letters, or even arrays. So let's go ahead and open up a new file. I'm going to be using Kate as our text editor today. So let's go ahead and click on save. And I'm going to name this data type .py. Let's go ahead and hit enter here. Now let me introduce you to our first data type, which is an integer. So we can define an integer by giving a variable name, set that equal to a number. An integer is a whole number. Unsigned integers are numbers that are whole numbers, so starting from 0. And signed integers are numbers that include negative numbers and positive numbers. Python does not require you to specify whether you're using a signed or unsigned, but if you're using other low-level programming languages such as C or C++, you're going to be wanting to know the difference between a signed integer and an unsigned integer. Now that you know integers are whole numbers, what about our non-whole numbers or our decimal point numbers? We have two data types for that, floats and doubles. But Python only has floats. They are floating point values. The way we can specify a float is giving it a variable name. I'll give it b, set it equal to 1.5. Now we have covered three data types, floats, doubles, and integers. What about our characters and our words? Well, we can specify those with an open and close quotations. So let's say C is equal to open and close quotations, and I'll say word. In Python, even a single quote is considered a string or a collection of characters, unlike other programming languages where a single quote means a single letter. So now that we know this, we can say D is equal to open and close single quotes, and those single quotes can contain a single letter or a full word, even a complete sentence. So it does not make a difference in Python whether you're using double quotes or single quotes. Now that we've gone over chars, strings, doubles, floats, and integers, there is also a collection of data types which are called arrays. Arrays are unique in Python as they allow you to have multiple data types within a single array. But in other programming languages, they do not allow you to do that. But I'll show you how to do this. We're going to say E, open and close brackets. And in those brackets, we're going to say A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D. So what this is saying is we have multiple data types. We have an integer, which is A float, which is B, a string, which is C, and a char, which is D. So we have a collection of data types in a single array list. Now, what if we wanted to convert from one data type to another? We can do that through casting. So let me show you how to do that. We know that str represents string in Python. int represents an integer in Python. Float represents a decimal number in Python. And finally, char represents a character in Python. We can also cast a collection of items, such as an array, with using list. So let's convert this A into a string. We can do that by typing str, open and close parentheses, and in those parentheses, let's send A. It's that simple. So now this is a string. We can verify this by typing print type and then str A. What this is saying is give me the data type of this string A. So it's going to say the type is type string. Let's go ahead and test that by typing python space datatype.py. As you can see, it says class is a string, str. Now, if we remove the string, casting, and if we just wanted to know the type of A, we can save this and rerun the program. As you can see, it's of type int. Let's get the type of B. Let's save this, rerun the program, and it's of type float. Let's get type C and D. C, rerun the program. It's a class of string. And you're going to see that D is also a string. Let's go ahead and test that out. Save this. And it's a string. It's because Python treats anything in single quotes or double quotes as a string. And finally, let's get the type of E. It's going to give us a type of list. Let's go ahead and test that out. Rerun the program. And you can see right here is the list. Let me show you one more data type, which is a tuple. A tuple is kind of like an array or a list, but instead of a list, it's a set. For example, let's say f is equal to open and close parentheses, and in those parentheses, say we had 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this is a set instead of a list. Say we wanted to convert this tuple set into a list. We can do that with typecasting. So we would say G is equal to list, and then send in F. So if we print this out, say F first, you're going to see it's a tuple. Now, if we said G, you're going to see that it converted into a list. So this is just an overview and the basics of data types and typecasting. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time.